Hi friends, Sammy DePasquale with Abara, welcoming you into 2023. Happy New Year's. We are so excited about this year. We're coming off of a challenging few weeks with a lot of rhetoric being thrown around about the border, about perceptions, about what's happening. And this is part of the reason why we host Border Encounters. So for our Border Encounters, we have two groups coming up here in January, another team that's coming on a scouting trip to try to run an intensive in the spring. And these are opportunities to really just listen to the voices on the ground, people affected by this situation, to be able to go back to your context and effectively communicate with others and discern what sorts of action items that you might want to move forward with. For border response, it has been an incredibly busy season on both sides of the border as we've been supporting a network of over 30 shelters on both sides of the border. It really changes from day to day, week to week, where the assistance is needed most, depending on some of the policy shifts. As we assess what the needs are, we try to shift to our resources and our help either to the El Paso side or to the Juarez side, and oftentimes both. Sometimes it's as little as helping put up a railing on a balcony for a shelter so kids don't fall off. Sometimes it's helping with emergency food, for instance, when Venezuelans were pushed back and there were thousands on the street in Juarez. Sometimes it's trying to help or mobilize volunteers in the El Paso area to fill in shelters as the influx comes in and the temperatures are dipping below freezing. Sometimes it's just leveraging our relationships to help get a plumber to a migrant shelter where there's an urgent need for a plumber. Thank you so much for your support in all of these different ways, whether it's donations through our Amazon wish list or financial donations towards the cause. With Abara House, we're in an incredibly exciting phase where now we have our master plan. We know the broad parameters of what we hope to see happen, and we need to move forward in a number of areas, including adobe restoration, including rezoning. And we are at the beginning phase, quiet phase of reaching out to people who might be interested in 3 to 4 year commitments towards the project. If you're interested, please get in touch, or if you know somebody or a foundation or an individual, a church who might be interested, we would love to talk to them and share the vision, or come to your city to talk about the vision. We can't, I think, say enough about how strongly we feel about this physical location that's right on the border fence, and how that lends to these discussions that we need to be having as individuals, as communities, as a nation, in terms of how we inspire connections across borders, how we humanize issues, how we see the other, and how we move forward with meaningful action. And we're very grateful for all the ways that you've helped with that, and hopefully will help into the future as well. We're so grateful for you and everything that you've helped make happen with us here on the border and in your home communities, and even in home communities around the world, some of the work that you've been doing. If you are able and you're in a position to maybe make a monthly donation towards the work of Abara on the border and inspiring connections beyond borders, we would love it. Thank you so much, and we're looking forward to this year.